Luke, congratulations. I don't know where to start. What an absolute barnstormer of a game for us to watch. It was one way, then the next, the drama in the final leg. Neither of you could get off. How do you assess the game as a whole?
Yeah, obviously weren't happy. First two sets, just wiring everything. Nothing will go in my favour. But 2-0 down, I was saying to myself, it's got to go. But I was saying to myself, just accept the 3-0 defeat. But as soon as I got one back, I knew in the fourth set, hold and you go against the darts in the last set and just see what happens. But yeah, just mental game. Obviously it's good for you, but it's not good for me. But yeah, the 1-5-2 was just sweet.
First two sets, did you feel he was trying to maybe intimidate you a little bit? There was a lot of shouting from him, a bit more than normal, walking back down the hockey a little bit too far perhaps. Do you feel that?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously I just laugh to myself when he hits his double and holds throw and gives it. I'm just like, you've held your throw, guys, come on. But that's what he does. Obviously I started to get back into the game. He might not see it, but it definitely slows you down a bit. But I've just got to keep my head, and then I got back into it and won the game.
And did you give him a bit of his own medicine? We saw you give it once and then give it against in the same bit. Was that just to remind him I'm in front now?
Yeah, I think the whole of that last set we were both giving it a little bit. I went 2-0 up. Said to myself, you guaranteed to hold the throw here, but couldn't hold. But then that last leg aside, I just had to go.
When you come through a scare like that, is it almost a freebie that in this semi-final, look, I should have been out 3-0, could have been out, I'm still in, no pressure now? Exactly
that. Should have been. I probably should be in the hotel, should be at the house now, just chilling out. But I'm not. I'm here. But definitely just relax tomorrow. I was relaxed tonight, but 2-0 down, I had to proper go for it. But straight from the off tomorrow, I'll just be relaxed.
Thank you.
Luke, well played today. You won that match with a 21 darter in that final leg. How many games have you won with a 21 darter?
Not many. What's that? 70 odd average. Don't think in this tournament anything can happen. You can win games. It's set play. It's double start. Averages don't really matter. It's just about getting off and scoring. Yeah, just happy to win.
All smiles at the end there as well with Gezi. Was that sort of the response you were expecting from him? Because it was obviously quite a high intensity game.
Yeah, I seen obviously when I won the game and it went to the replay, I seen his face when it went in. He couldn't believe it. But yeah, we were both giving it a little bit in that last set. But I'm just happy to get the last laugh.
Gezi spoke yesterday about many players on tour being scared of playing you. Is that something that you feel? And I assume it's something that you maybe didn't feel tonight on stage against Gezi.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anyone's scared of me because 9 times out of 10 my opponent's going to throw in 100 average and I've got to see it coming most of the time. They're always going to up the game, but I'm sure Gezi would have thought he would have cruised through, but I managed to get back into it and get the win.
Well done, Luke.
Luke, congratulations. That's perhaps one of the most intimidating atmospheres you could be in. Is that a reminder again that you are unshakable, that you have this real strong metal underneath you?
Yeah, it went both ways. Gezi went into the lead, the crowd were on his side, and then as soon as I got that one set back, they were back with me, back on my side, because they wanted it to go longer and longer. Same as the match play, they got the money's worth once again, but just very happy to win.
Luke, huge well done there. You mentioned the match play. Do you feel invincible at the moment because you had to come from 5 legs behind, I think 3 times at the match play, and you've come from behind there? Do you think number one, is this in your head, the fact that you're coming from difficult situations, but also when people face you, it's like he's never beaten until I've won?
Yeah, I just know you could never, obviously when we go off stage into the back room after that second set, just sit down, think to yourself, just for one stage, as soon as I sat down I went, it's over. Slam my bottle on the table. I was like, it's over, it's done. Got on stage and just was like, you've just got to go for it. But the match play definitely helps. Obviously, throughout that tournament, going 5-0 down 3 times and then going on to lift it. I know I've got the capability to come back, and that's what I've done there once again.
You played Gezi a few weeks ago in Amsterdam, and he had you on toast, to be fair, and you still came back to beat him. Do you feel like that might have been in his mind when you came roaring back, like, here we go again?
Yeah, I mean, if it's in his mind, whether it's in his mind or not, then that's what he's got to deal with. But I think that's obviously in Amsterdam and now here. He's been obviously he was 2-0 up in set 10. He was a few legs up, and I just come back. I find a way to come back.
Cheers, Luke. Well done tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations, Lou. Well done on the win. It was a classic, but it was quite a strange one, wasn't it, early on? How pleased were you overall with the performance, and especially with the 10-180s? Was it a case of like bits of your game were good and others needed improvement?
Yeah, I think just the first two sets was just a doubling, starting and finishing. There was one time I think Gezi missed one at tops, 10s and 5s, and then he missed, and then I missed 1-2-2, and then he come back and hit it. But I was just saying to myself, you've let him in far too many times here, and from 2-0 down onwards, I just stopped finding the wire, sort of, apart from that last leg. Took 6 starts to get off, but no, I was very happy to somehow find a way back again.
And with a win like that, do you start to think, well, you know, might be on the trophy because of the way that you fought back there?
Yeah, obviously now I can say to myself, you can come back in set play, come back in obviously the leg format, but everyone knows me. I want to get off to a quick start. I want to get in front of my opponent as much as I can. That's not been sort of the case this week, but we go again tomorrow night.
And next up is Jonny Clayton. You've got a very good recent record against him. Thoughts on that one?
Yeah, should be another good game for myself. But like Phil said there, I've just got to be relaxed. Obviously, I've fought back my way tonight. Shouldn't be here, but I am. And now I can just relax, and if I win, I win, and if I lose, I lose.
After your last match, you said that you were somewhat bored on the Ock Edge. You were kind of regret those words because he made you work that hard for that one, didn't he?
Yeah, not really. It was definitely weren't as boring. But yeah, you give me a good game there. Fair play to him. But yeah, definitely better than last night. And now we focus on for tomorrow night.